Welcome to another guided meditation. My name is Angie. Today I'm going to take you on a journey that I would like to call the death rehearsal. Not a dress rehearsal, but a death rehearsal. Because, as we know, death is a fact of life. Each of us will die. And so this video and this guided meditation is made specifically for those of us who experience any anxiety, dread, or worry surrounding our impending death. This guided meditation will be composed of the collective experience of several near-death experiences. Many of these experiences share common elements, and so I will take you through a hypothetical scenario where we will visualize your death and prepare you emotionally and mentally for your impending death. This video is meant to bring comfort, reassurance, and peace as you contemplate your own mortality. So let us begin. Please find yourself in a comfortable seated or lying position. Place one or both hands over your heart. And let's begin by taking a few slow, deep breaths. Breathe in and out. Again, in and out. Last one in. And out. Now we are going to begin to envision your death. It doesn't matter very much the way that you die, so go ahead and pick a method, maybe the first one that comes to mind or one that you think is most likely. Could be a heart attack, cancer, a car accident, anything like that. Now, we are going to envision the moment that your spirit leaves your body. Imagine all the pain, all the burdens, all the stress, and all the worries of life and all the things that you carry suddenly falling away. Take a deep breath and release. Now imagine hovering over your body, looking down at the lifeless body that once was yours. Looking down with curiosity. At the body that once belonged to you, but now seems strangely foreign. Somehow, it doesn't look right. You're still there. Why is your body below you? You feel your spirit rise up, weightless, and completely at peace. This is the kind of peace that you never, ever experienced in life. It is all-encompassing, and it is completely surrounding you, filling you, removing all the stress, all the worry, all the thoughts and doubts and upsets and problems. Everything is just peace now. Now you find yourself in a dark tunnel. You start to see a small light at the far end of this tunnel. You recall hearing about such a light when you were alive. It seems that this light is alive, and it's love, and it draws you towards it. You feel it pulling you closer, faster and faster, until you merge with the light. A feeling of complete ecstasy, peace, and unconditional love surrounds you, fills your spirit, fills your soul as you become one with this ever-present and powerful light, brighter and warmer than any light you've ever experienced in your life. Is pure bliss, pure ecstasy. You can't imagine anywhere else you'd rather be than with this light. It's beautiful. There are no earthly words to describe the joy, the peace, the happiness that you feel now. There is no such thing as time in this place. There's no way of knowing how long you're here merged with the light. It could be a moment, or it could be an eternity. But after some time, you notice that you're being shown your life. This is what's called the life review, and you feel a presence with you, watching your life unfold. But this is not in chronological order, because there is no time in this realm. It is as if you can see your entire life at once, as if you were in a room, a museum, if you will, about your life. And everywhere you look, there are moments that stand out to you. Moments where perhaps someone hurt you, or you hurt someone else, or moments where you showed love and kindness, or received kindness. You realize now that some of the greatest acts of your life were, at the time, very insignificant to you and did not seem very important. But what made them important and great was the impact that they made on another person. For you see, some of the greatest acts of your life were small acts of kindness that changed the fate of the people that received those acts. And you realized that sometimes small, simple acts can change everything for another person. And you realize that you didn't realize at the time how important those were. But now you know. And while you're looking at all of these memories, there's no feeling of judgment whatsoever from this being that is watching with you. All you feel is love, pure, unconditional love. And you realize there are no mistakes. mistakes or sins, not the way that you understood them in life, not the way that people taught you when you were a child perhaps. You understand now that all things in life are in divine order, and the universe is working itself out for the highest good of all. You see now from this outside perspective that everything is, was, and will be exactly as it was meant to be. And you feel even greater peace, trust, and a sense of resolution. Everything is okay. Everything has always been okay. And everything will always be okay and good. At this point, you get the chance to say goodbye to the people that you are closest to. You see them crying, hugging each other, consoling each other. You listen to them talk about memories of you, reminiscing, going over things about your life, making funeral arrangements for you. You feel a little bit of their pain, but mainly you want to tell them you're still here, but you can't because you don't have a body anymore and they can't see you. They can't hear you. And so, in your own way, you say goodbye to each of the people that you were closest to that you left behind, knowing that they will go through all the necessary stages of grieving and mourning, but that they will, when they're ready in their time, come to accept your loss. And when it's their time, they will join you in the next realm. And so with that knowledge, you move ahead, leaving behind the earth realm for good, stepping into the light and into the next grand adventure, the next stage of life. For you are not truly dead, just the body. Your spirit is very much alive. In fact, you feel more alive than you did in the earthly realm, surprisingly so. Colors are more vivid, more alive. All your senses are heightened. Everything feels hyper-real, which makes your earthly life seem like a hazy dream by comparison. You're astonished at how real everything seems. How could this be? You died, and yet you feel more alive than ever. You realize now that fearing death only kept you from living life to its fullest. But now that you're gone from the earthly realm, you're able to start the next part of your journey. This is a spiritual journey for you, and it's exciting. You are reunited with all your past ancestors and relatives who went on to the other side before you, and they're ready to greet you with open arms. It's a beautiful reunion full of love and excitement and joy and recognition, and you remember each one of them as they come forward to embrace you in their arms. And now you start to have some questions about the meaning of life and death and what's next. In the spirit realm, things happen at the speed of thought. There's also telepathy. And so, whenever you have a question or a thought, it is immediately answered. And your spirit is filled with a download of information and knowledge so that you understand fully and completely. And your spirit expands and expands because it is no longer confined by the body. You are able to go anywhere just by thinking. It's a wonderful, amazing, miraculous feeling to experience this death rehearsal. And now we've reached the very edge of human understanding of death. And so I'm going to bring you back. I'm going to count to 5. With each number, you are going to become more aware and alert of your physical body. You're going to take a few deep breaths, come back to your senses as I count. 1. Deep breath in and out. 2. You can start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring sensation back to your extremities. 3. Start to move your arms and legs a little bit. You can move your hand from your heart or keep it there if you'd like. You can start to roll from side to side. I want you to sit up now and open your eyes. 4. You're nearly there. Back to full waking consciousness. At 5. Now you're awake and alert and ready to resume the activities and responsibilities of your day. I sincerely hope that you enjoyed and benefited from this death rehearsal, and that by contemplating your death, you will be empowered to live your best life and free to live without fear. Thank you.